Welcome, everyone and all, to New Horizon Movie Company Horizon Trails podcast. From our directors to our cast members to our writers. We're here with a 5-episode that has been a journey, and it's been amazing. Great to see you all.
Hello.
How are you guys?
Hey.
Hey, hello everyone.
Hey. Topic of discussion is Horizon Trails episodes. We have had 5 beautiful made episodes with our writers, directors, and cast members, and we're here to talk about each episode going down from episode 1 all the way to episode 5.
All right. Well, let's get to it. Is everybody ready for this?
Let's go.
I am ready.
I was on episode 1 for sure. Mary Beast. Mary Beast was on that one as well.
And so was I.
Yeah.
You played my assistant.
Are you in all of them, actually? I've never asked you that. Are you in every episode?
I had to step down and I had to do some big girl stuff. I mean, as far as some CEO stuff, I should say.
Yeah.
And, give everybody else an opportunity to, be a part of Horizon Trails. But I want to hear about you guys' experience. And what was your experience doing episode 1?
Okay, so my experience was actually great. I thought I would be too shy to do it. I know you approached me and I was like, I don't know. I don't usually do those kinds of things. I'm not so great. I'm kind of shy. And you were like, it's going to be just one line, lovely. And I was like, yeah. And then we got into it. And then there was more and more lines that were added. And I had fun. And you kept you were very motivational. You're like, wow, lovely. You're doing a great job. You've got your lines down. So I just felt very confident doing it. And I had so much fun and hanging out with Mary. We had Howard, Kate Parker. Goddess was in that one. YG, yeah. We had a lot of people. It was so fun. Yeah.
Oh, right.
I had a great time.
Was the chemistry on set magical? Did you guys know that it would be one hit?
Oh yeah, for sure. For me, obviously, Mary Beast, because I've known her forever. So just knowing that Mary was there and just I know Mary's very good at picking who she's around. So just I knew it was going to be a wonderful group of people. And it was. I had a great time. Every time we would do rehearsals, when we were recording, it was just always, it was so nice.
And I do have to say that you were one of the ones that was at rehearsals on time, every time. And you did an amazing
I take
job.
it very serious, for sure.
And
if I tell you I'm going to be there, I will be there. Mm-hmm.
A woman of her word. I definitely love that. And you've proven that too. But you do know that we're going to need you on our next series.
And I'm excited after doing this podcast. I'm okay, another episode, definitely. I'm going to try to clear up a few things that I do in the metaverse. And I think that'd be fun to focus on another episode, definitely.
Mary, what was your experience with episode 1?
Episode 1, it was fun. I didn't have to do any writing. I just had a few lines. And I enjoyed it. I enjoyed watching the making of it.
So what was your reaction when you guys seen the finished product?
I thought it was really good. I was amazed at how he was able to edit and develop such, even if our acting was bad, he made that video look very good. He put it together very well. So
that performance was
I was
beautiful.
happy with it. Yeah, it was really
good.
I have to say that was one of that episode is what continuously pushed me to continue on with the series. From episode 1, after seeing that finished product, I said, okay, now episode 2, okay. We'll talk about episode 2 in a minute, but it was one of the things that really, really, really kept the series going. Is watching the finishing product of it, and each episode got better and better and better and better.
Oh yeah.
And I want to say thank you for being a part of Horizon Trails.
Yeah, thank you for inviting me. I did a good job.
I wish I was a part of it.
I definitely
Well,
want to
episode
give
one,
you
season two?
something a little bit more than my assistant next time. Something
Ooh,
that's
okay.
going to show your skills. All
I know
right.
you were wanting me to use a little bit of my Spanish, so if that's still something you're thinking about, definitely let me know.
Yes, ma'am. All right. Anybody else have any questions for Mary or Lovely about episode 1?
I do want to ask Mary,
Yeah.
what was the experience in one that was so different from this last one in general, like as far as growth and just what you learned along the way?
The experience in one, like I said, I didn't have to do any writing, directing, or anything. I was just acting. I got to see what was going on, how it was done. So that kind of motivated me to do it myself. I wanted to do it the whole time anyway, but it was nice to watch someone else do it. And it gave me ideas on what I could do. So it was a transition, trust me, from
I know, that's
episode
what I
one
asked.
to episode, because you was in episode 2.
Episode 1 was quite a journey, but episode 2 took struggles of hauntedness and all this. Oh,
I want to say Ronina, that was his first episode.
and I met a lot of great people that day. It was amazing.
And he was brought in because we had so many issues with episode 2. We had someone that ghosted us. That's why Ronina had to pop in, so but we're glad that was a blessing. So because we wouldn't have had Ronina if we didn't get ghosted, right? But yeah, we got ghosted. But let's talk about episode 2. Ronina, why don't you tell us about your experience since you were the newbie on that set?
It was quite an experience, meeting a lot of great people, learning new things on set, learning working with new people with their ideas and what they wanted to bring to the table. I never been part of a haunted episode before that, so that was great to see. It was very well done, and me being brought in, I felt like it was just perfect timing. It was one experience I'm never going to forget, and the rest is history, because after that, I made my way to the other episodes. So, yeah.
What about you, Icky? What was your experience like being the mean old killer?
My experience was kind of all over the place, but at the end, it was a great experience, especially being on the set with you, Mary, Bernina, and Kia. When I first came in, I was the counter guy, just giving you a ticket and going on your way. And then when the script changed and people exited the set or whatever, I was given the part of Mr. Peterson, and he was the killer. So it was kind of a stretch, because Mary made me bring it. She wanted a lot. She wanted, yeah. Kia made me bring it. Mary made me bring it. Strabella, everybody made me bring it, because there was times when I was like, just nearly along, and then Mary's like, no, you got to bring it. You got to show anger. You got to show fear. So it was good that she pushed me, and I was excited to be a part of it.
They brought passion out of you.
Yeah. So it was good.
You and Mary, you guys worked together on the sets, and you guys did an incredible job. I wish Cup of Tea was here, because the scene where she disappears into the wall, when she pushes you into the wall, you both disappear.
Yes. Yes.
You guys did an amazing job, and the creaks and all that stuff, the bathroom, it was amazing. You guys did an amazing job on the set. And the fact that Mary, as a leader, she let the people know, because this was she was the director on this one. She let people know, if you need extra time to learn your lines, let me know. I'll be available at this time to this time. She took the lead, and I really appreciate that.
I'd like to mention that someone, Solo Jet, he was the person that helped with the sound effects and the wall, the disappearing wall. He did that. So everybody could see my vision when I would say, it should look like this or look like that. And Icky was like, yeah, he could, it's like he could bring it. And I know some of them, when I was like, no, you got to do it this way.
Right. And what I appreciated about you is you kept pushing us until we got it right. And at every different angle, we had to do it 10, 15 times. If we were there 30 minutes more, at every angle, as a director, you had a vision that we had to buy into. And it was so easy to buy into, but you kept us there until we got it right. So that's why I loved working with you, and I appreciated it.
And I got so excited to work with you because when I heard you were the director, I'm like, yeah, Mary Beast. She's a beast at everything she does.
But I wanna say Solo Jet played the guy that sold the tickets, right?
Yes.
And Kia, you tell us about your experience.
My experience on it, I think, was all new at the time, and I was honestly really happy to be a part of something in the meta because I think that was around the first time I got in the meta, and I don't know who or how I necessarily got. I was recruited in actually, but I know that when I got there, I was actually really excited to start. I was actually excited to see what it was about and to just do something in the meta other than play games. So coming to like the rehearsals, and I definitely took it seriously. Like I wanted to make sure I was on time and I didn't miss it. And if I did miss it, I communicated that, because having, outside life, 2 day jobs, and trying to also be in here, be in movies and sing and all these other things, it's a lot. And I think I transitioned and delegated things pretty good. And being in here, it was really fun. I think that I was always wanted to be an actor, voice actor, anything dealing with acting. And so when I got in here and I was able to do that, I was like, okay, my little mini dream come true virtually. And it was fun. It was fun acting with Mary and Icky and Bro when he finally came. We was cracking up trying to get just trying to get it right, because we wanted everything to be right. I remember Mary was like, the little tent. So you had to be like, what's up, Mary? Icky, just a chill guy. We was trying to bring like the Mary Beast out of the Icky, and it wasn't working. But in the end, when you got it, I remember we all got so excited. Like we were so happy. Yeah. I think we cheered. When he was like, yeah, you better do it.
Right.
And Star scream. I still remember that scream. Like, that's one of my favorite.
Let's hear it, Star Bella. Go ahead, hit that note.
She did it like 10 times, and all of them was good.
Well, thank you. I did my part in that movie.
Mary, when you were directing, and we had a lot of issues. That episode 2 took a long time, and there was a lot of up and downs. And Kia can witness to that. And and you being a director, there was a lot of stuff. Starbella, a lot of changes and stuff. So we're on board next time. We can't control what people do in the metaverse or who's going to come and go, but how hard is it for you to keep it all together when we have all of these changes with different script being rewritten, bringing different people in as a director, the casting? How hard is that for you, and what have you learned from that going forward as a director?
Oh, wow. That's really frustrating, because when you are about to direct the script, you already have the vision in your mind from the beginning to the end. At least I did, from the beginning to the end. And I just needed you guys to portray what my vision was. And then when someone wanted to change it, it's like, but that's not the way it's supposed to be. I'm a Virgo. Come on. I do. But I'm, like in real life, I'm a patient person, and I do learn to compromise. And you have to compromise. I'll go home and curse about it later, but I find a way to work with everybody. And one thing, it's very frustrating though.
And one thing you guys do know, and being a part of Horizon Trails, the script can change at any time. We could either take someone out or add someone in. Duchess know about the little boy in her episode. We just threw him in at the last day of shoot.
That was classic.
Right.
But moving into episode 3, I was so happy that we were able to wrap up episode 2 because the very next day our avatars changed completely.
Yes.
And we were so happy that we got it done right before that happened. And I came up with this script and I sent it over to Mary. And I said, Mary, this is what I want the next script to be about. And she killed it.
Yeah, it was easy from that point. When she said what she wanted and going with the different avatars. I think I was able to write that script pretty fast, actually.
It's one of my favorite scripts, actually. So episode 3, I was in episode 3. Bronina was in episode 3. And Barack was in episode 3. And that episode was one of my favorite episodes. And Kia's music is in episode 3.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes, Kate.
That's such a cute one. That's the one I would have definitely wanted to be in. I'm not gonna lie to you guys.
When I wrote it, I had Kia in mind.
I'm sorry.
So tell me, Kia, how does it feel to watch a episode with your music in it?
Oh my gosh. That was really special. I was happy to see that it was at a cute little part and that it, like, at the end, it all came together and it made sense where the song was placed to. And then it was such at a pivotal point and it was so funny. How
all
it just
the
came
avatars
in.
was dancing to your song.
Yes, it was dancing to my song. It was so cute. And then watching it with y'all, that part too, like, it felt good.
Oh, it was incredible.
How was your experience in there? I know me and you had like I don't know, what kind of relationship do you think me and Bronina had? He was getting on my nerves in the episode. He was like a little brother getting on my nerves. How do you feel about your part in episode 3?
My character was kind of half good and half an egg, but he was like a comic relief. It was quite a journey, and also these new avatars. I'm still getting used to them after this whole time, but it was a good episode. It was probably my biggest role yet, and just working with Mary full time on this episode. It was stressful. It was great, but we got through it, and it was quite a journey. And about the time we finished it, I was like, "Whew." Time to get ready for episode 4. Episode 4, when I was writing it, I was thinking about the struggles of love, and I was taking inspiration from like Lifetime, the Hallmark movies, but also my type of love too, with tragedy and stuff. And I wanted to give a story about a true love story that anything can happen. Every moment is precious to us. And I just wanted to bring that to the big episode of Horizon Trails, because we dealt with haunted, dealt with accepting, and dealt with being the friends and stuff. But love, we really need to explore that. Episode 4 had a lot of great people, from Irish Duchess to Quinn, bringing it to life with Michael as me. It was incredible.
Tell us about this journey, Duchess. How was your experience with episode 4?
Phenomenal, mind-blowing. I learned a lot. I come from more, I guess you would say in the metaverse, more theatrical ballet style background. So this movie thing was all new to me, but Bronina's script, it was like screaming my name, like, when I found out about the character, and I'm like, oh, I definitely can like connect with this character. And really in the movie, when you see the episode, I mean, the goofiness and however you want to classify me, I mean, that's really me. And
and I don't want to give too much away, but it's like it was really important that I got everything as good as I possibly can, because I knew it was Bronina's script directing debut, and I just wanted to bring my absolute best to the table for Bronina and for New Horizon movie company as well.
Well, I have to say, you'd make me cry. You and Gwen, you guys made me cry in rehearsal.
That
You guys
casting
did.
always touches my heart.
You guys did an amazing job. Why don't you tell us, Gwen, how was your experience?
It was really fun, helped me come out of my shell a lot. And when Bronina approached me about it, and I'm like, heck yes, I will do this, especially because the character I play is named Chloe. I have a dog named Chloe, and I've dealt through
That's cool.
That was
heartbreak
confirmation
and,
for you.
and loss. And I've done a movie before in real life, but never in the metaverse, and it was like super, super cool to do. It was really fun, so thanks again.
What was your highlight in your part of that project?
Favorite moment is where I got to be the opposite of me. Like, I can be sarcastic, but my character is another level of sarcastic. Like, you guys know me, I'm like not as sarcastic unless I really want to be.
Yeah, I felt sorry for Duchess when when you met.
Yeah,
You
when I
were-
met her character.
They were my first choices. Michael, I had two other choices before me. But it was a great experience being a director for the first time. Like, amazing.
Would you do it again?
I
you do
would
it again,
definitely do it again. And I know I could do a lot better.
Yes, it's getting a lot better for sure. It's definitely getting a lot better. But we have some amazing news about episode 5. Do you guys, the two people that's sitting right here on each side of me, want to tell everyone the excellent news about episode 5?
There's a sign behind you, bro, that may be summing it up.
Oh my goodness! Episode 5. It's a wrap.
It's
not the one you get. Not the one you get at a sandwich shop.
That's right. That's right.
So episode 5 is an amazing episode. I just want to say, from episode 1 all the way to episode 5, each one got better. Episode 2, it wasn't the actors. The actors showed up. They did what they're supposed to do. The director did what they were supposed to do. There was just a lot of other things going on in the background. But each episode of Horizon Trails got better and better and better. And I'm just so grateful for each and every one of you guys who took part in this. And Jillian is the newest. She's the baby on board. She's the newest one to the family.
Yes.
And she has amazing ideas. She's going to be the first episode of our next series. And tell them about your experience and the music, everything that you're doing on this episode.
Yeah, I think there may be a musical collab in the future. Because there's going to be I think 3 original songs that I wrote or put together for episode 5 that I'm singing on as well. But it was happenstance that I got into episode 5. Duchess kind of brought me into a project, and that kind of didn't happen, didn't see through fruition, and I just kind of slid right into episode 5, which was super. Jay Octavius wrote that script, and when I read it, it's so good. And it was kind of, it can be a little overwhelming for a newbie to come into the music business. There's stories.
You said the music business?
So I was going to talk about the music business, the movie business. I've been in the music business, and it can be a little cutthroat, and the movie business can as well. So coming into it as a newbie, I didn't really know what to expect. And I tell you what, from this cast, from everybody in episode 5, Star, Bro, everyone, I don't know if it was just, I think everybody here is so unique, so good at what they do. You guys have so many different layers of creativity that you bring to each project. But I felt so welcomed and so at home with this cast. The script was brilliant that Jay wrote, and it was a band of friends. So I feel like everybody in that episode is now a really close friend of mine. It was just such a really beautiful episode as a first timer to come into this experience. So I just want to say thank you for that, for sure.
We're very grateful that Duchess brought you in on this.
Episode 5 was just an incredible experience. Every episode I've been in, I've had chemistry with every cast member, but I was going to actually take a break during episode 5 because I was going for a lot during that time. But when I read that script for that Jay wrote, I just couldn't stay away from it. I was just like, I got to be a part of this. This is brilliant. And it was just a journey with a band of people just saving horizons. And it was just an amazing episode 5. And I can't wait for you guys to see every episode. It was beautifully brilliant. And having Jane Zola part of the script too, it was just incredible.
We went out with a bang. We added a meta celebrity to episode.
Oh, that's
5.
right. We did.
She was amazing.
Oh, it was incredible. It was great. It was seeing her like do her thing. Can I mention the name? Can I? Or should I keep it a surprise?
Go ahead. Do it.
Jay Vanity. Jay Vanity, excellent Canadian guy. She brought wonders to that role. It was great. And then I had a secondary character there. It was a good shoot.
Yeah. How many roles did you play in this episode?
I played 2 roles, but I also am a voice recorder in this role too. So, but you don't see who I am; you just hear me for a tape. But so I technically played 3 roles, just one you can't see. It was really amazing.
Let me ask you this: do you think Jay Vanity would do another project with us?
Oh, absolutely.
What do you think, Jillian?
Well, it's funny because she only had 1 role, but in the last scene, she came in all, on fire. There was something lit underneath her because she was like, "What do you mean it's done? What do you mean? You didn't call me because I was supposed to be here." And now you're done. Like, she was really upset. So I think she'd be excited to come back in and do something else for sure.
Well, I want to congratulate you guys as well. You guys had an amazing weekend, Jillian, Duchess, and Bronina, on your show over the weekend. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
We do have another series coming up. Jillian is going to be doing the first episode of that series. And then Bronina is coming in with his episode. I definitely would like to see you guys in at least one episode of the next series.
I'll do it for sure.
Yeah, I'll be writing and directing episode 1 of the next series. So I'm so excited to get that started and to talk to everybody about roles and yeah, that'll be really fun.
Can I get a yes from Miss Duchess over there?
Heck yeah, I'm in.
Yeah, we're in.
Hands up, hands down, and hands crossed.
Star said to me, "Do you think Duchess would come into your episode?" And I said, "I think I'd be murdered in my sleep if I did not ask Duchess to be in my episode."
I enjoyed the whole experience, and I look forward to working with you guys again. I'm currently behind the scenes working on a campsite for maybe when you look at it, the upcoming it's kind of short stories. The series for Horizon I don't even know what the second set of series is even called, but I am working on a campsite where everybody will sit around and talk about each different individual story. I'm working on a set for that. So,
Excellent.
and I hope Mary is directing one of those episodes too, because this time just don't pick me to be a murderer, okay? Give me the handyman or something.
I'll be the murderer.
Would you play in one of our next episodes, Icky?
I would have to look at
series.
Most definitely, it would probably be in one of the later episodes. Right now, my time frame is very tight, but I will look forward to playing a character in one of you guys' new episodes.
So
coming
what?
up. I look forward
One
to
more
it.
question: what are you doing outside of New Horizon Movie Company?
Well, right now, I'm with PBS KVIE. If anybody's on my website on Instagram or Facebook, it's a live broadcast. Everybody's seen PBS KVIE before. We kind of grew up with that. But I am the featured artist for the month of August through the month of October. And I got some amazing work coming up. It's one of the biggest art auctions. And then I'll be doing another, hopefully a solo show in 2026 here in Sacramento with the Crocker Art Museum. So if you guys follow my stuff or whatever, you guys will see a lot that I have going on. So that's why my schedule's kind of tight. And working on Spin the Block with Starbella and this upcoming event that she has going on with New Horizon. Just some exciting stuff. Just exciting.
And you just published your art gallery.
Yeah,
You guys
just
have to
published
check
my
out
art
his
gallery.
art gallery when you get a chance.
It's with Gia Art Auction. With Gia Art Auction 2025. Please go in and like it. Give it a little bit of traction, a little bit of energy.
Love.
It's some amazing art in there, and I think you guys will like it. You guys will really be happy. I know a lot of people bring in a lot of art off the internet and stuff like that, but what you're seeing in my gallery, 90% of it is my original art that's been won, shown on television and won in shows and stuff. So I hope you guys go in and check it out. Mary, in the future, what would be your dream directing? Because you write and you direct. What is your dream directing role? What would that be? What would do something that you've outside the norm? What would that be for you?
Oh, definitely something in horror.
Oh yeah.
Stephen King is my muse.
I do want to say this about Mary. Mary's been with the company for I want to say we've been going for 4 years now. So I would say for a good 2.5 years. And all she wanted to do was be in a movie. And our first movie we couldn't do because we ended up getting legs in the process. So we had to throw that out the window. But she still stuck around. She still was, giving us support, helping us in areas. But when it came down to episode 1, she found her niche. She knew exactly what she wanted to do. Because I was like, I need you to come to New Horizon Movie Company to be a part of this. Well, I don't want to promise because, but I'm here for you. I'm supportive. But the minute we really got in there and we started this movie thing, with the first episode, she found her niche. And that's when Mary stepped her game up and became a bigger part of she became a leader in the company at that point, with being a writer and a producer for episode 2 and 3.
It's what I've always wanted to do.
I'm very proud of you.
Actually.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So, and I'm proud of each and every one of you guys here tonight.
Right.
Thank you so much for being a part of Horizon Trails again. And you guys have a great rest of your day.